guys understand one thing: we're here to stay. That's why Mike said, James, we're not even going to do a pre-sale. We'll use our own money.
We are at the beginning stages, and we are doing what's called a soft launch.
Now it's out there on my channel. You can't say I didn't tell you. So when you look back 6 months from now, you'd be like, oh, bro, I didn't know I should have bought some. No, we told you right now. What's poppin'? It's your boy Cassius Cuvée. Now, I had to do this one because you guys know I don't talk about meme coins on my channel, but there is one meme coin that we are still early on. It's only been out 1 month, flying under the radars for right now, but big things are coming. I'm here with 68J and Mike O. This is for Shakaka coin. What's poppin', y'all?
What's going on, my man?
How you doing, Cassius?
Man, I'm pretty excited. You guys, man, this is really the one meme coin that I'm really behind. I look at it as a community coin, but you know what? In a nutshell, 68J, let's start it off. What is Shikaka?
Well, first of all, man, let me say I got a lot of love for you, man. You're like my little brother. Just love your vibe. You're everywhere, man. I mean, and you've impressed me in your journey and all that you've done with these mega interviews. I've seen you from BitBoy to CNBC, all these different things. So shouts out to you, man, and all the work that you continue to do. And for a lot of the plugs, a lot of the plugs that I have with like AJ and many other people was because of you. So and the many invites that you've given me to various events. So thank you so much, brother. I had to say that first and foremost. So you were saying, what is Shakaka coin? Well, Shakaka coin is about two guys, two friends, best friends for 30 years. One who is very analytical, crosses all his T's, dots his I's, and always seems to get more value than the average person. Just a brilliant mind, and that's my friend Mike O, who's created tens of millions of dollars in business. He's got businesses all throughout Vegas and California. And my background is basketball, motivational speaker. People can find me all over social media, and got into crypto, and it was life-changing back in 2020, 2021. My wife and I started on this 4-year journey, and it's been just a dream. And so I was inspired to start my own YouTube show after my arm was twisted. I didn't want to be back in the public's eye again. And I was very fortunate to meet people like you that inspired me to move forward with that move. And about 18, 19 months ago, we started a channel called Crypto for Life. Been having phenomenal success. Some of the greatest interviews of all of crypto, and my journey and the opportunity that is created for us financially brought some eyes on us, which is why I'm going to be in the XRP Unleashed documentary that's going to be released on Netflix. So I'm one of the guys that's in that. And throughout that journey, as I was talking about crypto, one of my biggest things, Cassius, is I'm an old school guy. I'm 52 years old. Mike is just a little bit older than I am, and I'm one of those guys that I didn't do YouTube to be valid or to make money. I got into YouTube to bring some type of positive information, to give back, to keep it 100. I was just getting sick and tired of all the crap that I was looking at, people shilling memes, like you said, and people getting wrecked, my family trying to figure out how I did what I did, and then they're jumping into this coin and that coin, which are just literally shit coins. I hate to say it, but it is. And so I came up with this crazy name called Shakaka because I didn't want to offend anyone. So because I didn't want to say nothing bad about a meme or a certain project, because I'm a big fan of doing your own research, right? So always doing your own research, doing your due diligence. And so I would research some of these coins. I'm like, man, this is just shit. And I hate to say it, but this is just crap upon crap. But I realized a couple of times that I spoke out on certain projects, it didn't go well with people. And I started getting DMs and started getting messages. I said, okay, you know what? I'm gonna just call everything Shakaka. And so I got Mike into, Mike saw what I was doing, got into crypto, and quickly created a multi-million-dollar wallet for himself. And he came to me and he says, James, look, man, I'm behind the scenes. I'm a big fan of your show, which is Crypto for Life. And he goes, I think we should do something with that word, because what happened, Cassius, is that we had people like Metal Lawman, we had people like Brad Kimes who did the whole XRP Las Vegas event. We had Fred Repulsi, lawyers and business people, and Linda P. Jones, and all these people come to my show, and they're like, 68J, Shakaka. And I'm like, what? And they were taking my name and coming back at me with the name like, Shakaka, have you ever started a Shakaka coin? I'm like, so Mike caught that and said, James, why don't we create something for the community? You're a big giver. You've always been a person who gives information, helps people. Why don't we start a community project and call it Shakaka coin? And I was like, what? And I struggled with that for a while, but it wound up coming to fruition.
Right on, man. And so yeah, I'm going to reiterate, 6'8" ex-NBA player, 6'8", right? I'm assuming you're 6'8", and he's got a show called Crypto for Life right now. I'm telling you, guys doing 2-3 live streams a day. He's on there a hell of a lot more than I am. This guy really is dedicated to Crypto for Life. This is the first time he's ever launched a meme coin. We've got Mike O here, who's been doing a lot of the technical stuff behind the scenes. Just real quick, Mike, if you can introduce yourself and just tell us a little bit about what you got going on with Shakaka.
Sure. Now, crypto is new. I've been in it for about 2 years now, but my background extensively is in business. Own 4 car lots in the California and Nevada area. Been heavily involved in the furniture business where I've owned up to 5 stores at a time. So I'm heavily invested in different types of businesses, real estate, different things throughout the years, which has made me extremely successful. And when I found out that James was heavily involved in crypto and he had his YouTube channel, I was trying to find out what my niche and what my involvement will be in the process. I mean, I'm behind the scenes. I'm not a public speaker. I just kind of want to do my own thing behind the scene, but I'm a great listener and observer of things that are needed. And as James said, this Shikaka name kept coming up and it kept evolving. People kept mentioning it. I said, there's something there. There's something there for the community. There's something there that could be a lot bigger than what it is right now. It's just an actual word. So we put our minds together, and Shkk is the representation of a shit coin that everybody has had, but we're flipping it to allow people to be okay with the idea that they bought Shkk, but let's make Shkk something that can be beneficial to you instead of something that's just a flat out turd. So we kind of flipped it. It's a, and you know, our philosophy is we're real strong utility investors. We believe in strong utility coins. The meme coins are something that was on the side just for fun for us. So basically, Shkk is the meme coin for the sophisticated investor. It's the person that just wants to say to themselves, let me loosen up a little. Let me relax a little bit. I'm not going to get it right every single time. Let me have a little fun here and, you know, have the potential of a 10x tomorrow or next week or something like that. But at the same time, we wanted to do it in a way that's credible, with integrity, within character, right, where people know it's not going to just be a rug pull. It's not going to be something that they see tomorrow, they open their account the next day and it's gone. We're in for the long haul, and we're here for the community. We're community first. And we have many examples of how we put the community first in numerous examples. We want to be around for the long haul, and we want this to be beneficial to the community first. But I'll let you guys go ahead and jump in now, and I'll answer any other questions you may have.
Well, Greg, I just want to say one thing real quick, because everyone knows like the Solana meme coins, right? But 1 million and one of them are here today and literally gone tomorrow, if not the next hour, right?
That's right.
So
that's right.
I want to emphasize, this is you guys, we've been on 1 month. I've been in Shikaka, right? You know what I'm saying? It's been 1 month. And this is really just still the beginning. And so that's kind of the difference between a lot of the short term. And by the way, this is on base chain, right? This is not on Solana. So I want to make that clear as well for the people who want to know that. Base chain is
we're slowly. Yeah, we're slowly meeting goals. Approximately 90% of all meme coins don't last longer than a week. So, you know, we want to just build credibility. And so we came out with a face-to-face type mentality. Well, the first thing we wanted to do is let people know that we're going to be around. So we've covered that 1 week goal. We're into 30 days. Just recently, as of the last few days, because being business guys, integrity is everything, but you build a reputation over time. So when myself, when James, when we say certain things, usually we're in different certain arenas where we've already built the credibility. So one thing that we've learned throughout this process is people in the meme coin community are a little bit less trustful. So we didn't realize it wasn't a big deal to us that we put a bunch of money in liquidity and liquidity wasn't locked, because we knew personally that we weren't pulling it out, no big deal.
Right.
But we realized this is a different monster we're dealing with here. So we officially locked 100% of our liquidity up, which is hundreds of thousands of dollars right now. And we're doing everything that we need to do to be different. But at the same time, we're doing everything that we need to do to build the credibility of the meme coin industry in a different way, I should say, because I'll let you take over, James, but we've learned a lot, and we are different in many ways than a lot of other memes that we've come across.
Yeah, let me add some value to that, Cassius, if you don't mind. Sure. So here's a struggle. When Mike brought this to my attention months ago, I wasn't very settled with it, and let me explain to you why. At 52 and Mike at 54. And I say that to get you guys understand. Look, I've raised 6 kids, man. They're all on their own. We've got kids that are getting their doctrines in this and doctrines in that, and one kid that just married a guy who just signed a massive deal with the Bears, and and I'm gonna be a grandpa. We got all this stuff going on. My name is everything to me. Mike's name is everything to him. Our children and what we represent in our communities and all the things that we've done over the years means everything. My struggle with starting this meme is when I was a basketball player, I controlled the narrative based off the hard work and the position that I put myself in to be the leading scorer, the leading rebounder, and almost leading us as an all-freshman college to a national title. I did that. I was able to control that. The thing that kind of bothers me about crypto is anybody can do it. The greatest thing about crypto, anybody can do it. And the worst thing about crypto, anybody can do it.
Right.
And so when I'm investing and I've done things and put myself in the position I've put myself financially to be financially free in crypto, and we started this journey 4 years just traveling the world, my wife and I can control that narrative, and no one can mess that up because it's me and my mind and the due diligence that I do to put myself in a position, whether it's XRP, XLM, XDC, Algo, whatever it is. The problem when you get into a meme coin is you open yourself up to the mindset, and I say this very kindly, of people who don't even understand what it takes to run a business. And Mike and I when we first got into this, we started consulting people who were massive in memes. They knew everything about memes. And we were, I'm gonna be honest with you, Cassius, we were a little bit taken back. I would say shocked. And to the extent that, man, we didn't like what we were hearing. We were like, what? People I didn't know most memes. There's thousands of memes created every week. I didn't know that. And most
hundreds of thousands a week. There's over 1.5 million in 1 month.
That's what they said. And then the guy goes, most don't make it past $40. And then we're asking why? We're like little kids. Why? And we love certain aspects of what it represents if you do it the right way, which is why Pepe and Doge and Shiba made it, because there's a time when I got into crypto in 17 that I went and got Doge off of what's it called, Robinhood, and it had like 7 zeros, 8 zeros, and I bought a whole bunch of it, which is what started my journey. The first coin I ever bought was Doge. I'm not gonna lie. And so at that point, we were hoping to see 6 zeros and 5 and 4 and 3. But in that process, if you went to Doge's website, it says we have no intrinsic value. We are a joke. And they were a joke until they weren't. Now they're always in the top damn 10 now. Recently 9 or 8. So the point I'm trying to make, and obviously it has something to do with Elon and Shiba was a copycat. I got into Shiba when it first came out. I mean, Shiba was the ultimate blessing. So I understand that there's memes, but there's some coins that I had hundreds of thousands invested that I only maybe put in $500, and they turned out to be, 600,000-700,000, and they're gone. They're not here anymore. So I've had my good and my bads learning, and then I want to ask why. What made certain things make it? What made other assets not make it? And what we came to find out is that most meme coins, you don't even know who the hell started it, where they're from, what their intentions are. They could be a 19 and a 20-year-old guy out of Czechoslovakia, and they did something called a pre-sale. All of a sudden, they got a pre-sale, and they got all this money. They never disclose who they are. They put so much money into the liquidity, but they put a lot of that money in their pocket, and then as soon as they start paying to get on certain exchange, they pull all the money, and it's a rug pull. What was unique with me and Mike when we had this conversation, I said, Mike, I'm struggling with this because as soon as we do this, we're going to be opening ourselves to everyone's opinions. And look, man, I love how me and you do business, but the mindset of the average person is going to be hard to get them to understand our journey, because what we were doing, Cassius, is opening up our world, specifically my world, right? And Michael verified this, my world, which is why Shikaka is now getting ready to be written into a movie. While we've got celebrities that are always, if you go to shkakacoin.com, you see Don Benjamin. Why did Don Benjamin or Ryan Lamar, one of the hottest up-and-coming African-American directors who just done 6 movies, did the Bernie Mac show, American Idol, why did he sign up with Shikaka? This is why. So I built relationships that once I said, okay, if I'm going to sign into this, I'm going to show everybody I'm willing to put my name, my reputation, and my friendships on the line to get you guys to understand one thing: we're here to stay. That's why Mike said, James, we're not even going to do a pre-sale. We'll use our own money. We don't need other people's money. He goes, if we got to put tens of thousands in liquidity every week, we'll do it. Whatever we have to do to win. And so the thought process became for us, by us, right? For us, because remember, I'm a welfare kid. I'm a guy from Brooklyn. I'm from the hard knocks of life. I fought for everything. And what I questioned was, why are we poor, Mom? Why? So because I had an opportunity with my height being 6'8" and a skill set, which is basketball, everyone doesn't have that skill set. Not everybody can sing like Michael Jackson, or dunk a basketball like LeBron, or throw a football like Montana. So my whole thought process was, if we can create something that's sincerely for the little guy, you're right, for the guy to have the opportunity to make it, they know who we are, that we're just like them. We're just like them. So for us, by us, meaning for the little guy, from the little guy, to succeed. And we're going to do everything we can to make sure that that's our way of giving back, Cassius. And I hate to, I didn't mean to cut you off the mic, but that's the passion. Yes, so once I bought into it, I was all in. Once I bought into it and I started implementing my world. And that's why you look at our ambassador team, we've got people like you that would have never touched a meme. We've got a higher patrol, a reverend, a 28-year veteran out of Sonoma County, Josh Mendez for the fire department. We've got guys who are high up in the government, who one of our guys wouldn't even show his face on my Crypto for Life page because of his clearance with the government, but came on and did our very first ambassador call for Shikaka, showed his face and everything. That's Michael Griff. So we've got so much, and this is all my relationships. So what I've tried to do is put in place something to get people to understand we're real, we're here, we're not going away. And if you can believe in Pepe or Dog's cousin scarf, Memecoin, or whatever it is, then damn it, how about believing in yourself and people just like you? And that's what Shakaka represents.
We got to get you on some Twitter Spaces, brother. You definitely got the voice for it, man. No, but seriously though, that is, that passion is number one, but 2, y'all's network is one of the things that brought me to it. Plus, 6'8" Jay's out there every day. I'm telling you, man, I don't know anybody live streams more than him multiple times. It's like, oh, I have you on, but I got a live stream right before this, and I got a live stream right after that. It's like, so like, and you every day on it. Like I can't stress that enough for someone like that who's starting a new coin, like they on it every day. Like Crypto for Life is not just a gimmick, you know what I'm saying? Yes, he's living it every day. And, and aside from the fact you guys do have other businesses and other things going on and you dedicating this much time to this shows me how serious y'all about it. That's why I'm diamond handing it. I bought some early. I'm letting it ride, spreading the word, doing my part. I don't want to go too much more over time, but I just want to highlight the fact that more things are coming, right? And I know you can't list everything, but the idea is you guys have a big network of influential people inside, but also outside of crypto, whether it be sports and entertainment, things like that. We're gearing up for a big bull run here. Pretty obvious, right? Got the Bitcoin conference next week. To me, altcoin season hasn't even really started yet. Historically, we are still early from that for those who've been following crypto, right? In reality, it really shouldn't be starting until next year. Maybe we're a little early, but we got that first pump. We've seen a little bit of a lull. I don't think the big pump has happened yet. So now is the time. I'm trying to tell everybody my followers, my fans, and people who are down with Cassius Cuvée, this is the opportunity y'all been waiting for, right? We got founders here who aren't going anywhere. This is what they're dedicated to. Right. This is your chance. But please tell us how, if someone wants to buy Shakaka coin, what's the ticker, where they can get it. It's super easy. I've already done it, so people can hit me up personally, but I want you just to walk them through it real quick before we wrap it up.
Let me say this before I hand it over to Mike, and that is this. A couple of things that are very important. Mike just locked up liquidity for till 2025, right? We're also working on our audit. We're going to renounce the entire contract, so no changes can ever be made to the contract. We lose all control. We're giving it all. It's going to be a community 100% driven project. We're going to be listed on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko. Mike's doing applications for that. And right after we leave for the movie, which is the first week of August, we head to Canada to start shooting the movie. And then I pivot to Mexico to meet with these just big time Fortune 500 company guys about crypto. And then we go back into Chicago to finish. We're going to get into our first exchange. So that's very important for people to understand. Is understanding very, very rarely, Cassius, do we get an opportunity to be in the beginning. We're always chasing something.
Right.
I was making this point to the community yesterday. There's somebody who's just getting into crypto that sees crazy value in Doge at 10 cents. What about when it was 8 zeros?
Right.
So there's always going to be somebody who sees value. When we get on exchanges, when you walk up and you're sitting in Regal Theater and you're having some popcorn and a soda pop, and you hear this celebrity goes up and say, "Hey, walking to Walmart, do you guys take Shakaka coin?" What do you think is going to happen? I'm just saying, and this is not financial advice. I'm not here to try to sell. I'm just saying we're different. I love that song by Kendrick Lamar. They're not like us. There's no meme like us. We're real. We're different. We got a whole different journey. And with that being said, if you go to shkakacoin.com, shkakacoin.com, it has every link from IG to Facebook, and these are all new. We're 30 days in. A lot of our social media just kind of got put up. But if you go to shkakacoin.com, you can see Cassius Cuvée on there. You can see some of these people you can see all the celebrities, and you can see everything. Shakaka, which is SHAKAKA coin.com. Go there and you get all the answers you're looking for. Michael, take it away.
Tell us the ticker too, Mike. Go ahead. Tell us the ticker.
Yeah, I basically, this is really important. This is something that I just want to put out there. I mean, put the vibes out there. We are at the beginning stages, and we are doing what's called a soft launch so that the community has the ability to get into this at the beginning so that it could be community ran. We don't want a bunch of meme pumpers and dumpers in at the very beginning. That's why we didn't do a pre-sale. Now, I want to back up to the pre-sale for one moment, because one thing that we learned when we were doing this is when people do a pre-sale, typically it's because they don't have any of their own funds to fund the project. That's right. So what happens is when they have a pre-sale, they pump all this money into the project, and it's in a lot of times money that they've never seen before. So before, when they go live, they're already witnessing amounts of money that are new to them. It could be life-changing. 4 figures, 5 figures, 6 figures. They're like, we want that money now. And that's how a lot of the rug pulls happen. Yep. In addition to that, another thing that potentially happens is you get a lot of investors that come in just to be the first people, and then soon as they go live, they're the people that start dumping on the people that are coming in after the pre-sale. So you get a lot of people that aren't actually committed to the project. So that's why we're doing shows like this, because you're considered part of the community. The people we've been talking to, we consider us all family. We want everyone to be positioned properly, so that when we go establish ourselves permanently in the meme environment and the meme community, when there's pumps and dumps happening, we're all sitting and smiling because we're not worried about where it's going and where it may be next and where it's going to be in the morning. And it went up 50% today, and it dropped 30% tomorrow, and then it went up 500%, because we're positioned properly. That's right. So I'm not giving financial advice. I just know myself. As a successful businessman, I know James, and there is not going to be a stone that we don't turn over to figure out how to make this successful. I am extremely passionate about trying to help people understand that you've missed the boat on a lot of opportunities. This one, I'm not telling you what to do financially. I'm just saying, hey, you might want to be part of this community and part of this family and be along with the ride of credible, integrity-filled people, because that's our goal here. It's not for us. And James has said it many times, we've already made it. We're already doing okay. This is something that we've established for the community. That's right. So without the community's input and exposure to this, then we're not doing our job. So I have to stress, please consider this opportunity, because the opportunity is something that we're presenting based on our success, not based on what we need. So I just wanted to throw that in. I'm gonna express
the ticker, Mike. Yeah. The ticker is SHKK. Yeah, we gotta put that out. So sorry about that. It's all good. Trust me, I was gonna say it if you didn't say it. We gotta wrap it up here, fellas. I really appreciate you coming on my show, man. We're gonna call this is gonna be an episode of Upgrade It, and Shakaka is SHKK. Also, follow him on Twitter. You know, it's Shakaka Coin on. What is the actual handle on Twitter?
At Shakaka Coin.
At Shakaka Coin on Twitter. And you're gonna, because I know pinned at the top, they have a link to all of the other social media platforms and the website and everything. It's on base chain, SHKK. He said he's gonna get it on exchanges. That's the number one priority, is to really try to get it on exchange. Everyone knows what happens when a meme coin gets on exchanges.
That's right. That's right.
You can't say you didn't hear it here first, man. The Cassius Cuvée fans and followers. I told y'all about Shikaka. I've been telling people personally. I've been getting people personally to sign up, buy it, whatever, get in on it now. But now it's out there on my channel. You can't say I didn't tell you. So when you look back 6 months from now, you'll be like, oh, bro, I didn't know I should have bought some. No, we told you right now. SHKK. All right, fellas, man. I appreciate you guys coming on 6-8J, a legend in 2 games like Pee Wee Kirkland, and we got Michael, and we gonna get it popping. Hey, and that's it. That's your boy Cassius Cuvée. Maybe I'll have a song about Shikaka one day soon. Let's get it.
My man.
Appreciate you.
Peace.
Peace.